No, I'll do it again.
Ooh, you don't want that in your mouth? Gross.
Lob close.
So we're off to Times Square for our last night and exploring the beautiful lights. Quite excited.
Yeah.
Off to find 95-cent pizza too.
What else are we going to get?
I don't know, maybe a dessert?
Dunkin' Donuts?
Yes.
Yes! We're in Rome!
Hi guys, so as you'll see, this vlog starts off a few days into our trip. Unfortunately, I misplaced the SD card. I think it happened literally in the beginning of this vlog. I even think I can hear the SD card fall out of the camera bag. I did try and go look for it, and I am putting the good vibes into the universe for it to be returned to me. So that we do have those beautiful memories that we created, but unfortunately I do think it is on the streets of New York. So for that reason, I'm wanting to still insert what we did with the photos on my phone, because I create these for the memories for now and for our friends and family to see what we're up to, but also in years to come. I love looking back at the excitement that we felt when we first explored a new place, but I also just love the creative process of making these videos. So I just want to still create that story of what we did in New York for the very first time. But let this be a reminder to you that no amount of footage can take over the memories that you've created. And what I did learn, and it makes me so emotional because we created some amazing memories on that footage, but it just made me realize that I can't rely on footage to create those memories. So often I'll be trying to capture stuff, and I know I felt amazing at the time, but there really is no comparison to feeling and being wholeheartedly present in the moment. So that's what I've taken away from this. I've also taken away that I need to back up my footage instantly. I took my laptop away with me to be able to do that, and for some reason I just thought it would be all good when I switched over SD cards to not back it up, and it was the one that had the most footage on that got lost. So we've lost most of our New York footage, which is a real shame. So that's another lesson, is maybe use smaller SD cards. We used a 16 gig and the rest of ours are 4, and maybe we should have used just 4s, so when we lose one we don't miss 3 days, we only miss 1 or something like that. But I wanted to jump on so that I can look back on these for years to come and remember what we did and have these memories locked in. So unfortunately a lot of amazing things that we did in that first days were on my camera on that SD card, but I did make sure that I took photos on my phone as well, but some things will be missing. So I'm just going to go through my phone now and let you guys know, and me, what I got up to, so that I can insert and we still have those memories even though we don't have the moving pictures. So we got 2 red-eye flights there and back, so we flew through Thursday night, arrived on Friday morning, but the flight is only 5 hours and New York is like 3 hours ahead. So by the time you've got on the plane for 5 hours, had meal service, etc., you don't actually have that much time to sleep. So we caught the plane at 11, landed at 11 p.m, landed at 7 a.m. with only like 2 hours of sleep. So I was absolutely shattered, and even though Reese didn't want to sleep, he ended up sleeping, completely zonked out as soon as we got to the hotel. We stayed at the Hilton Grand Central, which is like a 5-minute walk from Grand Central Station, which is an awesome location, really affordable for New York prices. We got an awesome room despite me booking off Expedia with a view, so that was really cool. So once we got there, I think I had a nap from like 9:30 a.m. to like 11, just a couple of hours, and then we wanted to go and explore, make sure that we took advantage of the 4 days that we were there. So we just went for a walk, and the amazing thing about New York is that you can literally go for a walk and stumble across things, and that is your adventure. You don't even need to go and check out specific things to have an amazing time. And that's the difference we loved, like versus say like Bangkok or LA, whereas like LA you had to drive so long between all your activities, but New York you can just walk and just have the best time exploring, and you stumble across so many iconic sites. Yeah, as I said, walked around town. We went to the Rockefeller Center. There's an ice skating rink there that we really wanted to go ice skating on. We will do that next time though. We just explored around town really and found some really cute places for pictures. We obviously went to Times Square, which is really awesome. Got some pictures there. We were so tired at this point, but the Times Square just has this buzz, and despite having so many people there, it doesn't feel like busy because you're so in awe of what's going on around you. And usually I'm not a big city person, but this place is completely enchanting and I completely fell in love with it. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced. So we just carried on walking, came across a beautiful park which I understand is called Bryant Park, which has a beautiful carousel and amazing buildings around it. And then on the first night we went to a pizza making class. Unfortunately I don't have any footage of that because that was on my camera, but really cool. Met some really amazing couples there, and yeah, really yummy pizza, and it's so easy to make, so we're going to try and make that one time. On the walk back we stumbled across the Grand Central station. It's the most beautiful building I've ever come across. It's better than what's in the movies, which mostly it's the opposite. You'll go to a place and you're like, oh, it was better in the movies, but this is better in real life and just absolutely stunning. It is so, as the word indicates, it's so grand, and just the detail in all of the archways and obviously the painting on the roof is just so beautiful. So the next day we went wandering again. We heard it was going to be a beautiful clear blue sky day, so we went to Central Park. We had a whole lot of restaurants to visit while we were there, and they're not so much restaurants, more than just iconic fast food places. So we actually got Shake Shack for breakfast this day, and yeah, we didn't go to New York to feel great, that's for sure. We wanted to make sure that we experienced all the iconic food, which is exactly what we did, but luckily we were doing enough walking to be able to walk all that off. So but yeah, we went and explored Central Park, and so beautiful there. Met a beautiful couple from the UK on there for their honeymoon. They took an amazing picture of us on this rock, which we got other photos from, but unfortunately that was on our camera, which is a real shame. After Central Park we went to the Natural History Museum, which is really cool. It's got a space section which we spent a lot of time in. It's got lots of like taxidermy animals, really cool, a sea area. Then after that we actually went home for a little bit of a rest for a couple of hours, and then that night we went to watch the Joseph Parker fight. We went to this really cool bar called Legends in Koreatown. Then after that hectic bar we went and had dinner at a takeaway casual dining type Korean restaurant, and then we just went home to bed. So the next day we decided to go down Lower Manhattan a little bit, and we went to visit Chelsea Market, and we did that via going on the High Line. So the High Line is a decommissioned train line, and they've made it into a garden. It's not so pretty at the moment because it was winter and all the leaves and flowers had gone. Unfortunately I don't have any pictures of us doing that, but something definitely worth visiting. And as I said, it takes you to Chelsea Market. So we went into Chelsea Market, which is a food marketplace which has reasonably high-end, high-quality food. So don't go there expecting casual dining because it's not like that. That's what we wanted. So we carried on into West Village, I think it would be called, which is so super beautiful. We found some amazing restaurants around there. Within one block we knew that we wanted to visit Luke's Lobster to get a lobster roll. We knew we wanted to visit Criff Dog and get one of their hot dogs, and we knew we wanted to visit the Arepa Lady or Caracas Arepa Bar, which is Venezuelan type flour wraps. So we went and did that for lunch, and it was super yummy. Definitely Luke's Lobster was my favorite. So yeah, walking around West Village was super beautiful, lots of art, and just it was a good mixture of tourist people there who were intrigued with the area, but it really had kept its New York feel and vibe, and it wasn't trying to impress tourists, which is really cool. It was really quite rustic. So after that, we went and explored down in the financial district and around the World Trade Center. So you'll probably seen a lot of what the World Trade Center Memorial looks like. I had all of that footage on my camera, so I don't have anything on my phone to show you guys, but a really sobering experience to know that that little footprint where you see those beautiful waterfalls used to have massive buildings where a lot of people lost their lives. So opposite there was a Westfield, which is this grand entrance that reminded us of Marina Bay Sands entrance actually in Singapore. So we went in there just to check it out. We had no interest in shopping this trip, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, we just kept walking around the financial district, went to the stock exchange, went to the bull, which was like the charging bull, which was so super busy. I have no idea why. It was so weird. Reese and I were just like laughing at the amount of people who wanted a photo with this bull. Stumbled across a cemetery which had graves from the 1700s, which was just absolutely like mind-blowing for us. We come from a country which doesn't have that much history, so that was crazy and really cool to know that there's such a modern city, but it came from such a rich history, and you felt that everywhere you went, but that really taught you how old the city is. So then after that we walked back to our hotel from West Village. That took about 40 minutes, but it was so cool to just be in the city, walking the streets like that. That's what we did the whole weekend, but just walk and see what you discover is so amazing. So then we went back for a little rest, and then we went into Times Square at night, and I think that is where the vlog starts. So I hope all that makes sense. I hope I've managed to put in enough photos to paint a picture about what we did, but I can't wait to go back because we definitely have to go back, Reese. There's still so much that we need to do. It's such an amazing, enchanting, magical city, and you can do so much without having to spend a lot of money, or you can do the complete opposite and have a completely extravagant weekend away. So such an amazing city, no matter your budget. It's amazing, and I can't speak highly enough of it. So enjoy the rest of the vlog. Bye. Whoa.
Coming in my triangle head?
Yeah.
My piece of pizza?
Yeah. Light is so pretty at this time of night with all the street lights and car lights going and the light hitting the buildings. And then I don't know if you can see, but then there's like the sunset colours at the end. It's so pretty.
How are you feeling about our evening in January?
I'm feeling so fantastic. I've completely fallen in love with the city and I really want to come back.
Awesome.
It's like so enchanting and magical and just so much to explore, and it's also, you've seen it before, but in real life it's just so much more amazing.
Yeah. There's a lot going on, eh? And it's like, you feel like you don't even touch the surface.
I know, I feel like when people say they've been here a week and they could stay longer, I totally can relate to that now. I thought 4 days would be enough, and I feel like 4 days we've only just got started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I reckon we need to meet people, or like next time, or come with people, or meet other people here as well, and go to like their favourite spots.
Yeah, yeah, like explore together.
And we'd like, stay on the Lower East Side or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Somewhere different. My most favourite building ever, Grand Central Station. So beautiful.
Times Square. Call me a fun sponge, but I wasn't enjoying it. It was fucking far too much. I haven't dealt with so many people in my life, and it's not as if you're at a gig or something. You got something to focus on. It's cool and it's a great thing. You're just dealing with the crowds. That's it.
Yeah.
And looking at screens.
And no one knows where they're going.
And it feels like daylight.
Yeah.
I know, like.
And yeah, like no one knows like where they are going. They're just there.
Well, you know.
And
yeah.
I mean, we were just there too to see it at night time. So.
And I swear to God, we're going down a one-way pedestrian fucking street.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You always seem like you're going the wrong way.
Can't handle it, eh? Sorry, but I'm not designed for that, Karen.
But like, look, babe, like what? 50 meters off the beaten track, and you're back into just beautiful city. That's
Normality.
so pretty.
Was that a word? Normality?
Normality?
Normality.
Normality? Oh gosh, one-handed.
Nah, I cheated.
Oh. 22,000? Reese just said that we've done 24,700 steps today around NYC. Crazy!
How many miles?
How many miles?
12.9 miles.
12.9 miles. How many?
We've nearly done a half marathon.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that?
Or maybe that's meters, I don't know. My watch changes its mind sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Dinner time.
Well, they haven't fucking got many plates out, have they?
No, they put a seat out, but no food for us.
Andre man for two, is it? Fucking hell.
They haven't got much chat either.
No, you fucking asshole from your breakfast.
You must be cold, miss.
Yeah. No, just trying to press the big dog, eh? Alrighty then.
We just found, I don't know if you can see, but there's like grates in the ground and you can see the subway through there. I wish there's a train going past, but there's the tracks.
One of these fell out and then you fell straight down and just got nailed by a train.
Oh my gosh, what a horrible thought.
Good at those thoughts.
Yeah. Reese just opened the window and it's snowing. I can't believe it. It's actually snowing in New York. The windows are so doodle you won't be able to see, but oh my gosh. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. The snow's so light. Oh my gosh, we get to see snow in New York, babe.
Yes!
Yay! I'm so glad we put our jacket now. There's even like snow on top of the buses and stuff. Oh, so pretty. I hope it starts snowing again.
Yeah. I don't know if it will.
Hopefully.
That's weird, it didn't feel like it was getting cold at all last night.
I know, it was almost like, I don't know, warmish, like really mild.
Yeah. You're a silly bitch.
So we're just off to find this place inside a hotel called Burger Joint, and obviously they sell burgers, but it's like a secret little restaurant, and like the menu is just written on cardboard, and the only way you know it's there, obviously we've seen it on YouTube, so we know it's there, but is with these like little fluorescent like burgers in the foyer of the hotel, and it like subtly tells you where to go, and then you just go through this like big red curtain and it's all like dark and dingy. So we're gonna go hit that up and see if we can find it firstly.
Yeah.
And have a burger for breakfast. What are them, fugu owls?
What's fugu?
Yeah, babe, did you want to tuck into the burger?
Yes.
Yum. I reckon just eat half and then I'll eat half. That smells so good. Ooh. Dark thigh meat too. Oh. Hell yeah.
I want to rip it apart.
Sure. Awesome, thank you.
Can you get a receipt?
So, slight change of plans heading to the burger joint, where you got sidetracked with a David Chang restaurant called Momofuku. So we ended up going in there and getting some loaded fries and a spicy chicken sandwich, and then they were so good. I can't believe this, babe. We're so fortunate to be here when it's snowing.
I know, right?
I can't believe it!
I can't believe it.
Absolutely can't believe it. This is going to be like picture central, babe.
I know, right? Fair enough.
It's like it's... I really want to get on the rocks, but they'll be all slippery. Whoop. Oh, I'm sorry.
Should have put my bobsled now.
You what?
My bobsled, like toboggan.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That's the slaw.
Oh yeah.
Did you tell the cat?
Yeah. Sí, que pone ahí vista. Is that good? Tasty? So we just got done at Burger Joint, which is a little burger place in the foyer of La Parker Meridian, which is also just known as Parker, New York. And yeah, it was really cool. Burgers were delicious, what do you think?
It was really nice. Classic, like an American style burgers.
Yeah, classic burgers. A menu just written on like a piece of cardboard, only a few options.
And you have to order like a certain way. You've got to be like, say if you want a cheeseburger or a hamburger, and then you've got to say how you want your meat cooked, and then you've got to say like what size you want on it.
Yeah.
And I said it the wrong way around the first time and he corrected me. Because I was like, oh, I'll just have a works burger. That's what they call it. And he's like, cheeseburger? I was like, yeah, sure. And I was
Whatever
like,
you
and
say.
I was like, with the works. He's like, cool.
Classic. And yeah, you can choose a medium rare, etc. And yeah, super pumping. It's not advertised, just a word of mouth business. So like many places in New York, I'm sure they don't even advertise and they're super successful. So yeah, it was a really cool experience. Not that we're ever hungry to eat any of this stuff, we just want to eat it because we're here.
Yeah.
We just ate, so yeah. Yeah.
The trick is with walking in New York, make no eye contact with anyone and just stick to your line, eh? Don't fucking be that guy that's just trying to be fucking nice and respectable.
Yeah, just go for gold.
You'll be ran over, eh?
So what just happened?
Well, we've seen this Escalade with a wee UFC sign inside the window.
Just like laminated?
Yeah, just like laminated A4 sheet paper, and I was like, I think we should stay around here. So we stayed around there, and then fucking like probably 15 minutes later.
Yeah, we like went and sussed out because there was like a Fox News there and shit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we just we're like playing a game with ourselves, really, like trying to create a story in our heads. But
yeah, because I was all wound up because I knew because yesterday there was an injury in the UFC that's coming up this weekend, and Tony Ferguson got injured. And I was like, oh, maybe it's Max Holloway, but turns out it was Khabib, who's like the man. And yeah, and then I like walked up to him. I was like, best of luck this weekend, Khabib. He was like, thanks, man, and he shook my head.
Woo! So Reese's hunch was right.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely was a UFC person there.
Yep.
And I had the camera out to film, but like our unlucky camera work in the past hour or so, it didn't film, so we didn't catch it. But it's the memories that count, and it's so exciting seeing him and having it happen and stuff.
The man.
Woo! So now we're off to the library, which we hear is real beautiful. Yeah, check that out. See what we can learn.
But we need to go find the SD card first though.
Oh yeah, we've lost our SD card for the first 3 days in New York, which I'm trying to only put positive vibes towards finding. So we'll see if we can find that either in our room or in an intersection where I got my camera out, which may have meant it's fallen out, but I'm sure the universe will find it and put it in front of us again. Whoa! Places like Hogwarts. Oh my goodness, sure. We're just on the corner of 35th and Broadway. Looks like a really cool part of town, buildings, big Macy's. Shake Shack down there. Super pretty, only a few hours to our flight, eh babe?
She's coming to an end.
She is coming to an end. We're soaking up as much as we can before we go. I think we want to come back and do a tour though.
Or go to a game, yeah.
Yeah, go to a game. Charles and Jack.
Go to the Nets.
Yeah, let's make sure that we're back here in November for a B-Bowl game.
Or mix.
We'll be back here.
Give way to the plastic bag. Always give way to the plastic bag. Oh, that's unexciting. Babe, about to leave. What are your thoughts?
Can't wait to come back and experience so many more things.
Yes. Sad times. But look, check it out. Madison Square Garden and then Penn Station right underneath. Infrastructure.